Tom, the final match of the night, probably, right? We don't know the order, but I'm going to assume here. The AEW World Championship is on the line. Jon Moxley defends and defeats Orange Cassidy.
Yes. Okay, so we both agree, right? Moxley wins. Last night, Orange Cassidy takes on Wheeler Yuta. Orange Cassidy gets the victory. Yuta kind of does a, hey, man, I missed you thing. But before anything could go any farther, Pac comes out, which we didn't see Pac. He wasn't in the video, spooky video earlier, which we didn't talk about.
Yeah, Pac's been kind of
conspicuous
by his absence.
Yeah, because they do a promo to kick off last night's Dynamite, and it looked like Yuta was a hostage just sitting there.
And listen, maybe it's poor timing. Let's not shout angry German words.
Was it German?
Days. I mean, I don't know what it was, but it sure sounded
German. Because he speaks 5 languages.
Yeah.
So Emily, my wife, goes like, what language is that? And I was like, he speaks so many. It could be Swiss.
So again, a lot of those languages will have some similarities, right? So I don't know, but man,
I know what you're saying.
Shout Eastern European foreign words or Western European foreign. Like, let's not.
Yeah. So to kick off the episode, we get this promo where it was basically like, Orange Cassidy, you better show up because I'll be there. And then we get the match. Orange Cassidy beats Yuta. The Death Riders come in. They beat the hell out of Orange Cassidy. They duct tape him with his hands in his pockets and then like schoolyard bully push him around and then punch him a couple times. I've done that to a couple people. It's fun. I was a bully
just this week, even.
Yeah. Do it to you. No, make me wear this goddamn shirt again. No, I'm kidding. But here's the thing that missed for me on this before we get into our picks, because again, we both got Moxley, so we'll talk about why. But here's what missed for me is they duct tape him with his hands in his pockets and then just bully him, right? Leave him for dead. They kind of walk away. Orange Cassidy tells his friends, don't show up, but then LOL, I guess now we will. Shows up. They cut the duct tape off of him. And then he looks at him and he's like, yeah. I'll put my hands in the pocket. And Jon Moxley's just like, well, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Hey, what the Defiant, I guess they were trying to pull off. I don't know.
Orange Cassidy hasn't been pulling this off well, in my opinion, right? I love Orange Cassidy. I like his character in a lot of ways. The promo earlier, like you're saying, where he was like, please just listen to me, right? Like, again, none of that makes sense, right? Like, I want to show him I can take him on 5-on-1 is not like anything anybody actually says. So like, it's just weird. It kind of makes me wonder, like, do we get some kind of weird swerve here and Orange Cassidy's somehow involved, but then that would have been all for nothing for the match. I don't get it, man. And I just think Moxley's going to somehow murder this guy and give everybody no hope for the future.
Yeah. There's logical inconsistencies because essentially Orange Cassidy has said everyone has pushed him into this role. Hey, you're our leader.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's fine, right? Because what they essentially said is, we're young, you're established, you've beat these guys, we can't do shit to them, please help. And he finally does all right, fine. But then the whole, I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
Yeah.
They'll fuck up everyone. Like, I don't know how you're stopping everyone from not getting hurt.
And especially if you don't use their help in a 5-on-1 and they dispose of you, now they're all still going to get hurt and you're not there to help. So that doesn't make any sense. And just, it just feels off. Why is he dressed like a heel? I don't get it.
Well, I get the dark thing, right? Like, I've gone into my dark mode. I get that, right? The like, Cody did it when he lost to Brody Lee and he dyed his hair. Okay, right? Whatever. I get that
also,
kind of thing.
Cassidy should get a tattoo on his neck.
No, I get it. It's just an
All right.
orange right here. That would be funny, wouldn't it?
Just a big orange.
Orange.
There should be, like, on a Halloween episode, everybody should have some kind of neck tattoo right there.
Just to fuck with them. Yeah.
Just every single person.
I've got a Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah, they've all got something different. Just
I'm stupid. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense.
Imagine Stokely's anyway.
Because here's what I thought we were going to get. I'm being dead serious. This is what I thought we were going to get. I thought we were going to get Orange Cassidy saying, I don't want to be a fucking hero. Stop making me be a hero. They take out Chuck Taylor and he's still like, no one mess with these guys. They're bad. And then the young established stars are like, we have to save this fucking company. Like, we have to. And then that's when Moxley takes out Private Part, all the people that were standing, Garcia, all of them, right? And then at the pay-per-view, you have Moxley saying, I'm the fucking champion here. This is what's wrong with this place. No one's here to challenge me. Orange Cassidy, all in black, walks out. Fine, I'll fight you. The numbers catch up, right? He does lose the match still, but then he becomes this like, okay, then this is something I have to be. And we get to see a evolution of it because it happened like in a snap. And now all of a sudden but again, Tim, he came into AEW part of the Best Friends.
Yeah. Well, and like immediately when he says, I don't want anyone getting hurt, Mark Briscoe's like, what do you, man, we're fighters. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. And then the end of this, I just didn't understand, because why wouldn't Moxley and the Death Riders just go back out there and be like, no one's helping them, and beat up Mark Briscoe in the rip? Yeah. And then Defiant, he puts his hands back in his pockets, I guess, but then Moxley's just like undersells it. And
this
just
has
like,
really put a damper on the whole storyline for me, honestly, because like it feels like it stalled everything out and it's purposeless now. Like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah. And to continue kind of some of now I've been told by people on threads, which they've been very kind and being legitimate,
of course,
saying that. Mm-hmm. But I said earlier in this night, Claudio ragdolls Darby Allin, just throws him every which way he can and just beats him. Mm-hmm. Not shenanigans, just you have lost, right? And so now Darby, as this like, I'm here to save the company, has just got dog walked by Jon Moxley, then gets dog walked by Claudio. How am I supposed to believe you're gonna beat up the girl? Like, who are you gonna beat up in this fucking thing? Because like everyone's kicking your ass, and at a certain point, it's sad, right? You're Serpentico almost, right? Where you just run out there and you're just gonna get your ass kicked. Like,
yeah, you're like Sean Dean. I don't.
yeah. That's a I forgot about that guy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh yeah, you wrestle here still.
Because it would be one thing if Moxley cheated to get his title shot and motherfucker, I'm out for vengeance. And then Claudio gets Pac to help him, and that's how Claudio beats him. So he's still out for vengeance. They have the upper hand. But when it's just straight up, if this was a boxing match, 10-7, like, I don't think it's fair. So go home, bud.
Yeah.
Like, call Sting. Because you ain't and maybe that's what happened. Maybe Sting shows up and is like, here's the golden bat or whatever. And then he fucking beats everyone up. I don't know. But like, he's a loser. And again, I love Darby Allin. Like, Darby's awesome. He gives it everything he has every single match, which is fantastic. It's always must-see TV, his matches. But in kayfabe, he's a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be different. What's going to be different? You're going to put on weight? You're going to start doing push-ups? I don't know. Like,
and I'm just still interested. So Mox is going to win this, and I guess the reign of terror continues? Is a new
Yeah.
person emerge to be the...
I don't know the calendar. It probably wouldn't happen. When's the fucking Japan show? When's that? Is it
Wrestle
February?
Kingdom? Yeah, I don't remember.
Well,
now.
no, AEW's one when they do their joint
yeah, yeah, the Forbidden Door, the Glory Hole.
the glory hole out in Tokyo.
I forget. I don't know.
It's still a ways away, right? Yeah, I think it is. Because you know who it should be.
Kenny Omega.
Yeah, because I thought it was going to be Darby as like a Sting thing that takes him out.
But that's where the Bucks could have been running to, is to find Kenny and beg for his help.
Right. Hey, we're very sorry. You know, we shredded everything that made us, you know, incriminating for whatever we did, all this stuff. We need you.
Jim just commented January 6th, and I think that's what he's telling us when the Forbidden Door is, and not talking about, you know, the Day of Love.
Jim?
As it were.
Jim?
Calm down, Jim.
Clarify, Jim. You need to start. Hey, you know? You don't say, like, what's a good holiday?
January 6th, 2025?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, you don't say, like, hey, when's your favorite time of the year? And you write 9/11, right? Like,
you don't say January 6th. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah. You got to clarify September, not just 9/11. But so, yeah, I think so kind of.
Yeah, I wouldn't even tell anybody if my birthday was 9/11. I'd be like, oh, it's the middle of September.
Yeah, it's around there.
September.
But so to go back to the Death Riders and who is the person to take up the AEW mantle, I thought it was going to be Darby, but again, he's a loser in kayfabe. Maybe Orange Cassidy figures out another level after losing this, but I don't feel like that's the case. So it feels like it has to be Kenny Omega.
Crazy Hangman. That'd be a blending of stories there, but
look, Hangman and Jon Moxley know how to have a good match. So they did a death match at one point, and Hangman hung Jon Moxley.
Here's how we get there. So Moxley gets his victory. He's walking back. He's doing one of his fucking promos, right? And he's fucking dead. Tell you about the fucking coyote in the field watching over the sheep. And he's doing his thing, right? Sweating, and Hangman's walking by, having freshly beat Jay White, right? Jon Moxley goes, hey, leaves aren't plants, dumbass. And then just fucking